Okay, malapit na tayong matapos. I-discuss na natin yung day 19. Ang topic nito ngayon is to prepare consolidated financial statement wherein the investment subsidiary is measured at other than cost method. Yung ginagawa natin dati at cost method. Pero ngayon, susubukan natin yung ibang method naman. I can prepare the consolidated financial statement of a complex group structure. Okay, wow. Measurement of investment subsidiary. It's either daw at cost, at PFRS 9, or at fair value, or using equity method daw yung gamitin natin. Regardless of the measurement basis, the consolidated accounts should result to the same amounts. Diba? Kahit ano pa yan nakarecord sa parent, yung investment in subsidiary na yan, or kung ano man yan, pag kinonsolidate natin yan, dapat iisang amount lang yung mangyayari. Kasi tatanggalin nga natin yung effect niya, effect nila. Ngayon, this is because the investment in subsidiary and its effect measurement basis are eliminated in the consolidated financial statement. Okay. Complex group structure. Discuss lang natin yung ano yung complex group structure. Di ba yung normally ang alam lang natin is yung parent subsidiary isa lang. Pero paano pag ganito, di ba? Arises when parent obtain control of another entity indirectly through its direct holdings over another entity. Maybe this described as either vertical group or D-shaped mixed group. Example, ito, di ba may parent. May subsidiary si parent, at sa subsidiary niya may subsidiary din. Pero in other sense, subsidiary niya yan, di ba? Or pwede rin naman ganito. Si parent may anak, yung anak niya, yung subsidiary, may subsidiary din, tapos siya naman may stocks din dito, tapos siya din may stocks din dito. So, ayun. Discuss natin kung paano siya isolve. Activity 3 na lang. Kasi meron naman tayong activity 4. Yung activity... Sige, discuss natin yung dalawang activity. Activity 3 muna tayo. Use the following information for the next 7 questions. Ito medyo iba to. Kasi ang ginagawa natin dati at cost method, di ba? Ngayon, equity method yung explicit sa problem na naka-equity method yung investment in subsidiary account ng parent. Okay, sige On January 1, 1991, Dallas Company acquired 80% of Style Company outstanding common stock. On that date, the carrying amount of Style asset and liabilities approximated their fair values. So, walang FBA adjustment. Non-controlling interest was measured using proportionate share method or proportionate method. During 1991, Style paid 5,000 cash dividend to its stockholder. Summarized balance sheet information for two companies below. Ito yung beginning, ito yung ending. Ito naman yung ending for parent. Ito yung subsidiary. Okay, ang tanong, what amount should Dallas report as earnings from subsidiary in its 1991 income statement? So, ganun lang. Madali lang yan. I-squeeze lang natin. Sige. Magkano ba yung retained earnings niya nung binili niya? 36,000. Nung nakaraan, ngayon ay naging 51,000. Okay. Okay tayo doon. So, ilatag muna dito. 36,000 tapos 51,000. During daw, Style paid cash dividends to its stockholder. Summarize balance sheet as follows. Di ba ano may gagalaw sa retained earnings? Unti lang na may gagalaw sa retained earnings, di ba? Yung income summary, pag kinlose mo na doon, tsaka yung mga dividends, di ba? So, dito, ang galaw lang na alam natin is yung 5,000 cash dividends. So, ilagay mo lang, T-accounts lang to. 36,000 beginning, ilagay mo dito yung na-debit siya ng 5,000, tapos 'di ba naging 51,000 yung balance niya, yung ending. I-squeeze lang natin, yun na yung profit niya, yung 20,000. Ini-squeeze lang. Alam niyo yung squeeze? Hindi kinumpit lang natin doon, 51 plus 5 minus 36, yun 20,000. Pag di nyo alam guys, formula na rin tong yung retained earnings. Sa hindi marunong gumamit, ganito lang yan. Ilagay mo lang yung beginning dun sa proper balance niya. Since retained earnings credit, diba? Ilagay mo dun. Tapos, yung ending niya, ilagay nyo sa kabila, pangontra. Tapos, yung mga alam nyo, ilagay nyo sa Kunyari, dividends. Ano ba yung dividends? Pa-debit, di ba? So, yun. Para malaman nyo yung isa. Okay na yun. How much is the acquisition cost of the investment on January 1991? Equity method to, guys, ha. Hindi ko in-expect lahat maintindihan to. Pero ang mangyayari sa equity method kasi, pag nag-declare ng income, yung equity mo or yung investment mo, kunyari, nag-declare siya ng 100,000, 80% share mo, equity method ginamit mo, ang magiging entry mo doon, debit investment 80,000 or 100,000 times 80% credit, investment income. Ganon. Pag nag-declare naman ng dividends yun or binayaran tayo, hindi yung dividend income pag equity method. Ang mangyayari doon as if return of capital. Magiging debit cash or other receivable credit, hindi income account, kundi investment income. Investment account. Okay? Para mas makita nyo, tingnan natin yung gagawin. How much daw is the acquisition cost of investment in January 1, 1991? Kung ito yung ending, di ba, ayan, ilagay nyo na agad dito. Di ba sabi ko, pag T-accounts, babalik rin natin yung kung ending siya. Kung 132, dito siya. Okay? Dividend income, magkano ba yung dividend dineclare ni Sab? 5,000. Pero dahil naka-equity method siya, syempre, yung 4,000 lang yung ma-receive natin kasi hindi natin own lahat, di ba? So, bumaba pala yun ng 4,000. Tapos, share in profit. Magkano profit na compute natin? 20,000. 20 times 80%, 16. Di ba? Squeeze lang natin. Makukuha natin yung 120,000. Okay? Number 4. How much is the goodwill on business combination? Same pa rin ng computation natin dati. Kaso, di ba, investment, naka-equity method to, hindi ito yung gagamitin natin. Kung magkano yung consideration transfer natin at the date of acquisition, which is yung 120. Latag mo lang yung 120. Ano sabi? Proportionate method yung ginamit. Di ba? Tapos, on that date, the carrying amount of sale asset and approximate their fair value. Di kunin mo lang yung equity niya. 20 plus 42, 44 plus 36, ang total net identifiable asset is 100,000. Times mo lang sa 20%, yun yung non-controlling interest, di ba? Tapos 120,000 yung consideration transfer. Gino-compute natin dito. Okay? 140,000 yung total consideration transferred. Yun, 40,000 yung goodwill. How much is the non-controlling interest in net asset of December 31, 20x1? Di ba walang FBA adjustment? Ito na yung pagplasin mo 20 plus 44 plus 51 times mo lang sa sa percentage niya sa 20%, 23,000. Di ba? Kung ilalatag natin yung table, wala kasing table na nakalagay, pero ganun lang. Yung equity niya at year-end kasi nga walang FBA adjustment. 115 lang times 20%. Letter B, B daw, equal to the parents' retained earnings. Ito, magtataka kayo. Sir, di ba yung consolidated retained earnings, pagka-acquisition date, di ba parents only? Pero pagka subsequent or consolidation date, after year 1, syempre, di ba parents only plus adjustment, plus yung share mo dun sa net increases, net changes ng equity ni Sab. Bakit dito ang consolidated retained earnings ay 139,750? Kasi nga guys, naka-equity method na siya. Ibig sabihin, na-consider na yun lahat doon. So tandaan, in juries, pag equity method yung ginamit, yun na yung na-effect na yun. So yun yung gagamitin natin consolidated retained earnings pag equity method ha, pag equity method. Unless sabihin. Okay? Number 6. How much is the total asset in the consolidated financial position? Alam na natin yan. 270 plus 115. Okay? Minus mo yung 132. So, matitira lang talaga 138 tsaka 115. Diba? So, ito yun. 253. Plus mo lang yung goodwill na 40,000. Yun lang may affected, diba? So, yun na siya. 293,000. How much is the total asset in the 7? What amount of equity attributable to the owner or the parent should be reported in Dallas Company December 31, 1991 consolidated balance sheet? O de, kunin mo lang, balance 50,000, additional paid capital, written earnings, parent only kasi nga naka-equity method na, di ba? So, 270,000 plus mo lang yung 23,000 na non-controlling interest. Pero ang tanong is attributable to parent lang, di ba? So, yung 270,000 yung sagot. Okay. Sige, gawin natin yung activity 4. Use the following information for the next 7 questions. The following transaction occurred on January 1, 20X1. P acquired 80% interest in S1 for 400,000 when the written earnings of S1 were 120,000. NCI in the S1 has a fair value of 100,000. Teka, observe muna natin ha. P acquired 80% interest daw in subsidiary 1 for 400,000 when the written earnings of subsidiary 1 were 120,000. Okay? NCI in subsidiary 1 has a fair value of 100,000. Okay? Okay. S1 acquired 60% interest in subsidiary 2 for 200,000. Ito na yung complex pala. When the written earnings of S2 were 40,000. NCI in S2 direct and indirectly has a fair value of 160,000. S1 acquired 60% interest in S2 for 200,000. When the written earnings of S2 were 40,000. Okay, NCI in S2 direct and indirectly has a fair value of 160,000. Okay. The carrying amount of net identifiable asset of S1 and S2 is approximately their fair values on January 20X1. Okay, at least mabait siya, no? Walang FBA. The group determined on December 31, 20X1 that the goodwill has been impaired by 20%. Shit, pinagsama-sama na nila. There have been no changes in the share capital of S1 and S2 during the year. A summary of the individual financial statement of the entities is shown below. Parent daw ito, 400, 800, plus 1,000. Basta gets in. Ngayon, ano ba yung mga tanong? How much is the goodwill as of December 31, 20X1? Step 1, pag ganit daw. Analysis of a group structure. Sige ha. Parents ownership in S1. Ayun no, 80%. Tapos, number 2, S1 ownership interest in S2, 60%. PS1 and S2 all belong to a vertical group. Bakit? Kasi si P ay si parent, subsidiary niya si S1, si subsidiary 1, subsidiary niya si S2. Meaning, nasundan niya yung nasa taas. Ito, ganyan. Magiging di lang siya kung may effect na may share din si parent dun sa S2. Pero wala eh, diba? Sige. The controlling interest and NCA percentage are calculated as follows. Sige, direct holding in S1, 80%. So, magkano NCI? 20%. Ownership over S2 naman daw. Direct holdings of P1 o parent in S2, 0%. Diba? Wala. Kasi kay S1 lang siya meron. Indirect holding of P, pero meron siyang indirect. Bakit meron? Kasi siya din si S1, diba? Diba? Kasi 80% hawak niya. So, 80% times 60%. Nakuha yun? Kaya nakuha yung 48%. Total holdings of P1 in S2, 48%. NCI in S2, 52%. Okay, excuse mo lang, 100%. Naintindihan yun? Magkano yung direct holding mo? Wala. Diba? Pero meron kang holding through S1. Sa S1 kasi may holding kay S2 na 60%. Pero hawak mo naman yung 80% ni S1. Diba? Kaya 48%. So 100 yung total. 52 yung NCI ni S2. Okay. The indirect holding of P1 S2 is computed by multiplying P parent's interest in subsidiary 1 by S1 interest in S2. Although the computed total holdings of P1 is only 48, less than 50%, it is presumed that there is control because P1 control S1, who in turns control S2. Okay, kaya di daw niya na-meet yung 50% na yon is may control pa rin siya kasi si S1 ay may control kay kay S2. Pero siya naman, control niya sa S1, di ba? In substance, it's actually P who has control over S2. This is not unusual practice. The computation is made only for purpose of mathematical computation during the consolidation procedures. Okay? The NCI in S2 is recorded as follow. Interest in S2 held by outside shareholder in S1. 20% times 60% is 12%. Tapos, interest in S2 held by outside shareholder in S2. So, 100,000 minus 60% na held by S1. So, 40%. Naintindihan? Ito na yun, di ba? 60% yung hold ni S1, di ba? So, 40% outside talaga yung 40. Okay? Okay ba yun? Tapos ito naman yung 60% na hawak niya, 20% kasi yung hindi own ni parent, kaya naging 12% tsaka 52. Basta, basa-basahin nyo lang magigets nyo. The controlling interest in NCR are summarized below. S1, owners of P. Ang hirap, di ba? Ownership of parent, 80%, NCI, 20%. S2, ownership of parent, 48%, NCI, 52%. Step 1 pa lang, no? Analysis of net asset. Okay. Kunin nyo muna to. Share capital, written earnings 208 at consolidation date 208. Ito yan, no? Ayan, no? Saan nakuha to? Saan nakuha? Yung sinabi yun sa taas. Ito yung sinabi niya, diba? The written earnings was 120,000. Okay? Wala daw changes sa share capital, diba? Tapos written earnings meron 120 tsaka 208. Pero walang FBA kaya mabait pa rin 88,000. Tapos kay S2 naman, pag ganyan yung problem, huwag nyo na sagutan. Joke. Hindi, sagutan nyo. Mahaba lang siya pero kaya naman. Saan nakuha ngayon 120? Given, di ba ito? 120,000. Tapos, nung year end, binigay naman, di ba? 208,000. Ganon din kay S2. Latag mo lang 200,000 tapos 112 yung sa kanya ending, 'di ba? Pero nung nakaraan, nung binili mo siya 40 lang. Ay no, 40,000. Okay, nakuha mo yung na-changes nila 88 tsaka 72,000. Ito yung FBA analysis nila. Ngayon, ay hindi pala FBA analysis, no? Kasi tawag ko lang FBA analysis pero kasi puro FBA ginagamit eh. Analysis of net assets pala ang gusto niyang tawag. Basta gets nyo naman na yun. Hindi naman mali yung tawag lang eh. Basta yung computation tama. Okay na yun. Goodwill computation. Okay. Kaya S1 muna tayo ha. Magkano mo binili? 400,000. Tapos, alam nyo kung magkano fair value niya? Tinan nyo step 2. Ayun o. 440,000. The 440,000, yung NCI ba binigay? Yes, binigay 100,000. 100,000, di ba? So 500 yung total minus 440, so 60,000. Ito namang isa, 200 yung consideration transferred natin. Tapos na-complete natin na fair value niya is 240 at acquisition date. Taas mo lang yung indirect holdings mo na 40,000. Saan nakuha yun? Ito yun. An indirect holding adjustment is made because the consideration transferred to S2 is not wholly made by P but rather by P parent 80% and partly by S1 20%. Only the portion effective transferred by parent, which is 200,000 times 80%, enters the computation of goodwill. Okay? Sige, ganito. Para magets nyo. Magkano yung binili ni S1? Di ba si parent, own niya si subsidiary 1. Sa subsidiary 1, own niya 60% ni S2. Pero teka, ang may own kay S2 is si S1, di ba? Pero si S1, own ni parent, di ba? So yung 200,000 na to na binigay ni S1, hindi naman lahat kay parent, di ba? 80% lang. So, ganun na lang. So, 200 times 80%, 160, di ba? Pero, kung gusto niyo naman na ganun, 200 times NCI share in S1, 40%, 40,000, i-minus nyo 160 So, yung parang, in a sense, ang binigay lang dito is para makompute yung consideration transfer na galing talaga kay parent through S1. Basta yun na yun. 320 minus 240 equals to 80,000. Okay, yun yung goodwill na buo, di ba? Pero since may impairment naman, di ba daw? Magkano yung impairment? Since sinabi yung impairment. Ito. On January 1, the group determined December the goodwill has been impaired by 20%. Ito yung impairment, 12,000 tsaka 16,000. So, total 28,000. Okay? Okay yan na. The indirect method affects both the computation of goodwill and NCI. Now, since the NCI are measured at fair value, then must be goodwill attributable to the NCI. These are the computation below. So, consideration transferred, 400,000 given. Ito naman, 200,000, 40,000, 160,000. Pay proper, ito computation of goodwill to pero pinaghiwalay lang Hiniwalay yung parent tsaka yung kay NCI. 400,000, tapos 240,000 times 80%, 352,000. So, yun, 48,000. Tapos ito naman, 44,800 yung kay parent. Tapos yung goodwill, ayun na, shinare lang. Shinare lang, 38,400. Ito lang din yun, guys. Ito lang din. Pinaghiwalay lang sa parent tsaka sa NCI. Same lang naman yung gagawin. Okay. Step 4, computation ng non-controlling interest. Saan nakuha to? Doon sa FBA adjustment na naman ako, analysis tuloy. Net asset analysis pala, sige, yung tawag. Kunin mo yung 528 tsaka 312. Sige. 528 times 20%. Kasi diba ito yung ni parent, diba? 105,600. Yun na yun. Tapos yung goodwill niya. Goodwill na ano? Na share lang. Nino? Ni NCI. Ito. 96. Diba sabi ko sa inyo? Ito for total. Yung parang ginagawa natin na buo yung goodwill. Ito, same computation lang din ng goodwill, pero pinaghiwalay lang. Kasi ito yung 96, yung attributable at year-end. Kasi may impairment, diba? 96. So, ang total NCI is 115,200. Kay, kay S2 naman, kunin mo lang din. 312, diba? 312 times 52% yung NCI niya. Ino-compute natin kanina ito, 160,240. Tapos yung goodwill attributable to NCI. Magkano yung goodwill attributable to NCI? Yun na-compute din sa kabila. Ito, yung 26 point 68, diba? Ay, 88. Sino yun? Ito. Tapos, indirect holding adjustment. Tatanggalin din siya. 40,000. Yung kanina, na-compute natin. So, 149,120. So, ito yung total NCI, 264,320. Notice that the only difference in goodwill and NCI computation between simple group structure and complex group structure is indirect holding adjustment. So, napansin nyo na same din naman yung computation natin sa mga previous, diba? Ang naiba lang naman for S2, si S1, syempre, same na same. Si S2 lang naman yung may arte kasi directly own natin siya through subsidiary natin. Yung 40,000, which is yung 200 na binayad natin, tsaka yung NCI, yung 200 na binayad natin, less lang natin yung bayad sa yung share ng NCI ng S1 dun sa 200. Sige, discuss ko na lang ulit to sa sa face to face. Pero at least alamin niyo muna yung 40,000. So, nawala siya sa goodwill, pero nawala din siya dito. Kaya in-expense, wala din, di ba? Yung 40,000. Consolidated, within earnings. Hindi kay parent ulit. Kunin na lang natin yung kay parent, 600. Tapos, yung share natin sa changes. Kay S1, net asset. Ang changes daw niya sa net assets, 88 tsaka 72,000. Ede, 88,000 times 80%, 70,400. 70,000 times 48%, 34,500. Tapos yung parent share sa goodwill impairment, yung 17,280. Yung parent share lang, di ba? Alam naman natin yun. Ito lang yun, Parent. 9, taga lang isang ba yun? Ito yata yung 9.6. 9.6 tsaka 7.680. 9.6 plus 7.680. 17.280. Ayun. Total consolidated written earnings 68,000. Ayan, basta yun. Pagpasin mo lang, mat nyo lang. Oh, ito yung mabisit na kasi profit or loss, hindi na lang dalawa, tatlo pa. Profit before adjustment, latag mo lang. 320.88 tsaka 72,000. Dividend income, wala naman. Buti na lang, hindi nag-declare. Diba? Goodwill impairment, share nila. 17.24 tsaka 83.20. Yung kay parent, yun yung pinag-plus natin kanina. Dito, ito. Tapos sa kanila, syempre, yung magkahiwalay ng 2.4 tsaka 83.20. Yung share lang nila. So, dito profit 403,000. Okay. Tapos, ayun, profit 320,000 before adjustment. Tapos, ano ba, consolidated share 1 in profit 88,000, di ba? Sa 88,000, NCI in share 1. If gamitin natin yung formula nila kasi dalawa yung NCI, di ba? 88,000, saan galing yung 88,000? Yung profit pa rin, di ba? 88,000, okay. Times mo lang sa 20%, 17, tsaka 7,400. Ito naman, 72,000, times mo lang sa 48 yung ownership natin, tapos 52% sa kanila. Tapos yung impairment. Ito yung mga attributable. Tapos, kumputin na natin yung balance sheet. Ay, yung financial statement. 800 plus 400 tsaka 320. Investment in subsidiary, eliminated pa rin. Goodwill, 112. Na-compute dito. It's either, bahala ka kung 648 tsaka 64. 112. Ayun na, 112. Pwede mo siyang kunin dito. Pwede mo rin siyang kunin dito. 60 plus 80, diba? 440 minus 28, 112. Same pa rin. Pero I suggest pag ganito, pag dalawa yung subsidiary, ito na yung gamitin nyo para hiwalay na agad. Ganon din naman, di ba? Tapos, ayan na, liabilities, pagkuplasin mo. Share capital, wala pa rin pinagbago yung kay parent lang. Retained earnings, compute na retained earnings. Non-controlling interest, pagplasin mo lang yung non-controlling interest sa kanila parehas. Ito, yun na. Income statement, yun pa rin. Tapos, goodwill, attributable. Okay, tapos na yun. Aralin nyo na lang, mahirap talaga.